It looks like we've got a game of follow my leader going on here. I don't know whether that's a family or not, but they're all out for a hike for the day. Well, whatever they are doing, they could be in for a shock in a minute, because there's another gang coming headlong in to meet up with them. There they go. They've avoided each other. What's that? I have drawn your bath, madam. It will ready in 15 minutes. Just spotted something very interesting in these bushes here. Look at that. I'm making my way in and I find that two butterflies have disguised themselves as leaves. Marvellous what nature can do, isn't it? Here's another one of those book exchange boxes that people seem to be putting up all over the place now. Very useful. Have a look. So you come and take a book and you can leave one. I don't see any by that famous UK author, any sports book by Dave Moore. Still, they'll all be collector's items, those, won't they? This is something you don't see all the time. Somebody's garden fenced off. So it's a bit strange, isn't it? There's wood fencing all around it. There's a sign here. What does it say? Tree protection zone. So obviously there's a fence, no entry into this fenced area. So they're going to preserve these trees. That's good, I suppose, but it's very unusual to see that in somebody's front garden, isn't it? I'm not saying it's a bad thing to preserve these trees. Got to be a good thing, hasn't it? Look at this lot. You'd think there'd been some mass murder of animals somewhere, wouldn't you? Looks like there's a fur and everything all over. But what it actually is, believe it or not, it's all dandelion seeds. 1 o'clock, as we used to call them. We used to blow them. So 1 o'clock, 2 o'clock. It's amazing. No wonder there's so many dandelions everywhere. The seeds get everywhere. The bane of every gardener, I'm sure. Just look closely and see all the dandelion seeds floating here, there and everywhere. No wonder they infest everybody's gardens. Look at all those seeds. It's a lot more than 1 o'clock, I'll tell you. There's more of them. Wow, unbelievable. They get everywhere. Looks like it's snowing, doesn't it? More dandelion seeds, look. Look at that, you'd think it'd been snowing, wouldn't you? You see it all collecting at the side of the grass there. I don't think the world will ever be rid of dandelions, will they? Look at all those seeds, it's incredible, isn't it? Snowing in summer. Here we have once again another example of the dreaded dandelion seeds. Look at them all. They're just attaching themselves to the things that are falling off the trees. And just look at how much there is there. See, it's almost like a Christmas tree with bits of snow on it, isn't it? Look at it. It's unbelievable. They're all individual dandelion seeds blown about. It's a waste of time, gardeners trying to fight, because they won't win. Little black squirrel there just making its way over the road. Don't know where it's going to go now. Disappeared. Do you remember that big rabbit that was there a few weeks ago? Well, what's happened now? It's in the same spot. We got a baby one. I wonder where that came from. I mean, heck, they breed like rabbits, don't they? It's a little tiny thing. Haven't got any fear. Enjoying its grass. Maybe it'll do the whole garden. Here's the little rabbit again. Not bothered, I'm only about 3 feet away from it. It's a tiny little thing. See from the size of the steps, look. It's a little tiny little thing. It's having a fair old time there. And I can train it just to eat weeds. Well, the little rabbit has ventured out further than it normally does. And thankfully, it's starting to eat dandelions. There as it is. Just having a little nibble at those dandelion leaves now. Still a tiny little thing there. Look at the size of it. It's just going dark now and I've just found another little rabbit. They're very tame, they don't run away a lot. It's just having a little nibble, isn't it? Eating the grass, looking at me. Oh well, I'm just going to leave it to get on with it. Bye, little rabbit.